Angry guy here, and millennials are facing chronic homelessness. I mean, that's just unfortunate. That's just so unfortunate for my generation. I mean, we've been through so much already, and then homelessness, sigh, oh sigh, oh sigh. So there's actually quite a few articles out right now. There's one very interesting article that goes back to 2014. And this was from 2014, and it basically said millennials may be next generation facing devastating homelessness, research suggests. If history repeats itself, millennials may be facing a grim reality when it comes to chronic homelessness. A 2013 study published by Analysis of Social Issues and Public Policy found that late baby boomers, those who came of age in the 1970s and early 1980s, facing lower wages for unskilled workers, higher levels of unemployment, and rising housing costs, faced and continue to face disproportionately higher rates of homelessness. This was back in 2014. Fast forward, boys and girls, to 2019, and we have a new article for you guys. And it's not just it's there's actually a couple of them, but this one, millennial homelessness is on the rise. And this one is from November 26, 2018. While unemployment continues to sink in the Trump era, homelessness has soared, particularly among young people. According to research from the University of Chicago, about 1 in 10 young adults aged 18 through 25 experience some form of homelessness in a year. Wow. While those who haven't completed high school face the greatest risk of becoming homeless. Nearly 30% of young adults who experience homelessness were enrolled. What the heck? Nearly 30% of young adults who experienced homelessness were enrolled in college or another educational program at the time they experienced homelessness. So, guys, don't forget, remember that I was actually working on a graduate degree while homeless, and nearly 30% of young adults who experienced homelessness were enrolled in college or another educational program at the time that they experienced homelessness. So I used to think I was special. Clearly, I'm not. When it's about half, it's about half and half. It's almost half of us. Like, just about 30%. That's a lot. That's a lot. The phenomenon transformed into a major political issue in major urban centers during the election in November, fueled by headlines of youth, needles, and human feces littering streets. What the heck? The crisis has coincided with the millennials coming of age, the surge in underemployment, underemployed, overeducated millennials has contributed to a surge in rents and shed some light on the housing shortage. Millennials took on tens of thousands of dollars of student debt only to find that the job market did not align with their credentials, leaving many underemployed and unemployed. Meanwhile, the shortage the shortage of trades among millennials has also inflated construction costs, limiting the construction of new housing. The new nat- the net the National Low Income Housing Coalition reports that the U.S. has a shortage of 7.2 million rental homes affordable and available to extremely low income renters. Guys, not low income renters, extremely low income. All right. I mean, millennials are basically become the face of poverty. All right, and it's looking like it's increasingly appearing that as the financial crisis accelerates, millennials will undoubtedly be the new face of homelessness, and that's just sad. That's just sad, because, like, I mean, to think after all those years of school and all the things that these millennials have been through, now they're gonna face homelessness. I feel for my people. I feel more for my people, not more than I feel for myself, but I do feel for my people. Because homelessness sucks. I'm telling you, homelessness is a horrible thing, and considering that so many of us are headed in that terrible direction, I really don't know what else to say about the situation. It's bad. Guys, don't forget that you could take courses on cryptomoney.academy, learn about crypto, find out what to invest in, yada yada yada. I mean, like I said, we're pretty much out of time, and if you haven't done it by now, I mean, listen, homelessness, it's not for everyone, but I mean, if that's the life that you're about, if you're about that life, then I can't really say anything else. It's none of my business. I need to go mind my business and have some respect. Because if you're about that life, then I need to have some respect and understand that's just the way that you're choosing to live your life, and I should not come between that. All right. So for those of you that are about that life, I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I apologize if you're about that life. You're about that sleeping with rats and roaches life. If you're about that soup kitchen life, okay, bro, do what makes you happy. I apologize because I didn't know that you were about that life, but now I do. And just know that this message is not for you. It's for people who are not about that life, like myself. All right. So anyway, not at least not anymore. All right. So let me know what y'all think about this situation. The fact that so many millennials are now homeless, and and it's only rising overnight. I mean, are you a homeless millennial right now? Because if you are, I feel for you. I feel for you. I really do. If you're a homeless boomer right now, I don't feel as bad for you. In fact, I consider that kind of like intervention from God for all the bad things that the boomers have done to my generation. But again, I still do have love in my heart. So you know, I hope you find a warm place to sleep. That's really it. That's all I got for you. Anyway, let me know what's going on, guys. Don't forget to check out the courses on cryptomoney.academy. All the links are in the description of the video. Love God, get money, and cheers.